There's a key witness in this case that was not cooperative with us, who was a mistress of Brenda's husband. I think it would take her coming forward with information instead of just being very uncooperative. I think that in itself would be a crucial step into moving forward with it.
And does she live in the area?
She does not.
Does not live in the area.
No.
But at one point she did make an initial statement and then recanted it.
She did, and she even drew a diagram of the house and it initialed that it was her work. We even interviewed her son, who confirmed that she was in a romantic relationship with Brenda's husband at the time. But we went to Florida and interviewed her, and she had no recollection of anything, just was very uncooperative.
And a big thank you again to Deputy Dustin Kirkpatrick with the Oregon County Sheriff's Office for having that conversation with me. I do want to note I did speak with Brenda's son. He told me that he does wish for a resolution in this case. I did also speak with Brenda's husband, who declined to comment on this case as well. You can see my full story tomorrow on Ozarks Today. I also spoke with Debbie Lawson, that is Brenda's sister. They never met because Brenda was put up for adoption at 3 days old. But she actually only learned that Brenda was her sister in 1985 when a private investigator called her thinking that Brenda perhaps was with her. Years later, she decided she wanted to do something to help try and find her sister, realizing they had a lot in common. She actually became a private investigator, so we're going to hear more about that tomorrow as well. But I do want to show you a couple of resources. If you are somebody who is interested in this case, you want to read more about it. Her sister Debbie has put together this Facebook page, Brenda Dunham Missing from 1985, and it has all sorts of information. She's got some really neat pictures right there. This case was actually featured on Cold Justice on TNT back in 2015. They did a really great in-depth look at the case, and like Deputy Kirkpatrick said, they did try and submit this case to the prosecuting attorney's office for Oregon County. The prosecutor at the time declined to file charges. I have reached out to the present Oregon County prosecutor to see if there is any update in the case, if they would perhaps re-examine it. And Debbie also organized a dig for Brenda. This was back in 2012. This is on the property of Brenda's husband's uncle. The results were inconclusive, but if you want to go take a deep dive and see everything in the case right there. I also want to point you to the Oregon County Sheriff's Office website. They have their non-emergency line, or you can submit a crime tip right there. So if you perhaps are watching this, you know something, you remember something, this is a great way to get that information to them. Submit a crime tip or call their non-emergency number. And this is the page again that they have. This just has the pertinent details. So again, Brenda Louise Dunham, she was born on February 13th, 1959. When she went missing, she was 5'8", 120 pounds. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and she was last seen on Friday, May 10th. And that is the last time she was seen. This was from friends and coworkers that she rode back with. She was in a carpool. She worked at the International Shoe Company in West Plains, rode back on a carpool with them, hasn't been seen since. So this is a case that, as Deputy Kirkpatrick said, this can be solved. He definitely believes that there are people out there who have information that could close this case and give Brenda's family the answers that they've been waiting for. If you perhaps worked in that area, if you remember something, no matter how small or insignificant it might seem, it could be the piece of information that could push this case forward. So hope you tune in tomorrow on Ozarks Today, where you'll see that full story and again hear from Brenda's sister.